certainly look at the next games. There are 4 teams involved. It's impossible that 4 teams can win their 2 matches. This is impossible. So therefore, the game of Friday is maybe the most important. If we can win that game, we have 17 points. Nigeria, if they win their 2 games, they can only have 17 points. Same thing for Rwanda. But if they win their 2 games, Benin cannot win the 2 games because they play against Nigeria and Rwanda. And therefore, the game of Friday is so important for us to win it.
So we tried everything today. We didn't have the luck either. One ball on the line, saved. One on the post. Yeah, you need also a little bit luck in such games, and we didn't have it our side today. We fight for it. We did everything. We tried everything, but yeah, okay. You see a very motivated Zimbabwean team against us, and we knew that it should be tough. But yeah, that's also football.
Sporty greetings and welcome. That was Bafana Bafana's manager, Hugo Broos, before and after the game against Zimbabwe. You can feel the level of optimism before the game was played. After it was played, the tempo dropped. I keep telling you guys, football will humble you. Just when you think you know football, it will humble you. Shout out to all my South African subscribers. I see you guys, and you guys are so engaging, you know. Though some are not doing it with the love of the game, you know, but I understand the level that we are right now with the World Cup qualifiers. It's tensed, you know. Everyone wants to go to the World Cup, particularly in Group C. South Africa wants to go, Benin Republic wants to be at the World Cup, and Nigeria, but only one will get automatic qualification. Has South Africa done enough to get a ticket? Oh yes, I agree 100%, but remember, I keep telling you guys that with football, it takes just one bad draw. Just one bad draw, and everything will change. You might just be doing well, getting all the results. Just play a bad draw result. That's what happened to South Africa. That game in Durban, they will be wondering. I've watched it. I'm not South African. I've watched it, the highlights, and I'm saying, what happened? The god of football wasn't with South Africa on that day, you know, but it just goes to show that sometimes when you are so confident with a situation that you are with what you're in with football, it can just change with one bad result. South Africa didn't lose that game, but that's put them in a very difficult situation now. So they must beat Rwanda. Oh yes, I like the optimism of Coach Hugo Broos, but it now looks like the morale don't drop. And I really understand. But South Africa, you guys can now see everything I've been saying. Do not distract yourself. That FIFA sanction did a lot of damage, a lot. Yes, it came very late, but it also didn't come at the right time for you, you know, because all of the distraction that came with it, particularly South Africa saying they will appeal. Look, South Africans, go watch the videos I've made from when the player eligibility breach issue, you know, came out, to when FIFA opened communication, to when South Africa, any opportunity they get to talk about the qualifiers, they are mentioning Nigeria. Those were distractions, you know. And right after the FIFA sanction, I said, don't appeal it. Just stay focused, stay on your qualifiers, win the matches you need to win, and you go. But every time you're talking about it, and this is where we are now. Guys, that's come down to the wire. Match day 10, South Africa will take on Rwanda. Rwanda defeated South Africa in the first leg that was played in Kigali. Now, Rwanda will only be playing for pride and glory. South Africa has everything to play for. And you listen to Hugo Broos, you know, right after the match. So what I want to do now, get into the camp of Bafana Bafana. How ready are they for this crucial match against Rwanda? They also have their eyes in Uyo just to see what's going on with Nigeria versus Benin Republic. So we'll listen to Hugo Broos. He's been talking ahead of that big game against the Amavubis. I think Mbokazi will be missing. I love Mbokazi. Fantastic prospects for South Africa. Um, Coach Hugo Broos, give us an overview of his team. How ready the Bafana Bafana to take on, this crucial mission, and then if football will favor them this time around. Let's go listen to Coach Hugo Broos.
We needed some time after the game of Friday to recover, so we didn't expect to lose points against Zimbabwe, but at the other way, we all knew that it should be very tough and difficult against that motivated team of Zimbabwe. And things happened and we can't change it anymore, but again, we were not the same team anymore after the game. So we had some work to recover. But already Saturday afternoon, I felt that things were changing. We had a light training on Saturday evening, and the atmosphere was totally different than 24 hours before. And what I saw yesterday on training gives me again confidence that the players will be ready for the game of tomorrow. It's a game that, we have to focus only on ourselves. Like Ronald said, we can't change or decide or whatever what happens on the other field in Nigeria. So if we win, we have to wait and see. But I think that the things we all wanted and we all dreamed of can happen tomorrow. We are ready for it. We are ready again to play a good game, because whatever you say about the game against Zimbabwe, it was not a bad game from our side. We just needed a little bit luck. And if that luck should have been on our side, we should have won the game. Certainly. If you see the goal that Benin scored, so the Rwanda was the better team, but then suddenly a kick of the coach of the goalkeeper, misunderstanding, the goalkeeper of Rwanda make a mistake and Benin scores. That's also football. So and therefore again, I said the past days to the players that okay, it was not a good result for us, but this is not a moment and start doubting at ourselves, at the strength and the quality of the team. We don't have to do what some people are doing now. Start doubting, start putting everything in question. I don't think that is the right thing to do now. I think we have to support that team, and again, I'm sure that we will be ready tomorrow. And then, hoping we can win. We are ready to win the game, but we all know that that cannot be enough. So let's hope at the other side that the gods are with us and that we see the result, what everyone hopes in Nigeria, and that is that Benin lose the game. This a little problem for us, the suspension of Mboki. You see the way he's playing. He's very strong in defending, but also in transition, in building up. So yeah, you don't want to lose a player like this for an important game like tomorrow. But yeah, it was a reaction from a young player who was provoked 2 times in 5 minutes, and yeah, he couldn't control himself, and he did something what they don't have to do, and get a red card. We can't discuss that. This is a red card, but I don't blame him for that. Those are things that a young player have to learn. I can't tell him well done, certainly not, but I will not blame him for that. So we have to think about how we will replace him for the game of tomorrow. And I have to talk about with Helman again this evening, because it's not an easy decision. So we will see. There are 2 options. We will see tonight which option is the best for the team, and then let's hope that we take the right decision. It's a strange situation also, because even when you win the game, you're not sure, and that sometimes is difficult to have a good reaction in such a situation, because you know what you have to do. You're still not sure that you achieve your goal. But again, it is what it is. It should be very bitter, I think, if tomorrow we don't do what we have to do, and that is having a good performance, not winning the game, and see that Benin is not winning the game either in Nigeria. That should be the worst scenario we can imagine. So this is something we have to avoid, and we have to try that after the game. We did everything, and we did everything right, that we win the game. And then if the odds are against us, we will not be qualified. But yeah, it is what it is. You can talk about it 1 hour, but it will not change. So again, we will be ready for it tomorrow. We will do everything to win the game. I don't think we have to play to score as much goals as possible, because that can be very dangerous against the opponent of tomorrow. They are very dangerous in transition. So if you are going to attack blind and not taking in your mind that, okay, what happens now when we lose the ball, then we should have many problems. So let us first win the game, and then see if it's possible to win it with as much goals as possible. But the most important thing is tomorrow is to win. And then, yeah, we will see. Yeah, as I said already, the Friday evening, the atmosphere was like in a funeral. It was very quiet. Everyone was head down. Also me, I'll be honest. For me, it was maybe a little bit quicker recovered than the players. But as I said in the beginning, already Saturday, I felt that little by little the faith was coming back, and the belief that it still could happen tomorrow came back little by little, and even on the training session, the light training session of Saturday, players were already laughing and joking. So that was for me a sign that okay, we turned the button, and after Sunday from breakfast, okay, I saw a totally different team than 24 hours before. So the training also was good on Sunday. So we are back mentally, and that is very important. So the qualities and whatever that didn't disappear with the draw against Zimbabwe. It was mentally that we have to recover and turn the button. And you can be sure the button is turned, and the mentality and the team spirit and the belief is again there. And that is also amazing on that team, that after such an uppercut we got on Friday, that in the shortest time everyone can turn the button and focus again on the next job. And therefore, again, I believe and I'm confident that tomorrow, we will fight for it again, and we will try to win the game, and we will have a big chance to win the game. And for me, every player is important in the team. I don't like this player or this player. And I think last Friday there were some questions. Okon is not there. Is it the problem? For me, I focus always on the players who are there, and I think those players who are here now can give me what I want to achieve, and what they want to achieve is it's a victory. The team spirit is the most important thing. The mentality of the team is the most important thing, next to the quality. And for that reason, it's not important who plays. It's important that you have a team on the pitch. And I think till now, and even on Friday, we had a team on the pitch. And I repeat it again, if we were a little bit, or if the luck was a little bit more on our side, we won the game. And then we had a totally different story here today. But still, the story should be the same, because we still had to win. Even we should have won against Zimbabwe. So there is not really changing something, except if we win, we are not sure. But we shouldn't have been sure if we won, if we had won against Zimbabwe. Even we won against Rwanda. So we depend a little bit of the rest of the group. And this is not a good situation. But to come back on your question, I think Lyle became a very important player for us. We have to admit that. And it was a little bit unlucky Friday also. When you see his previous games, he nearly every time scored a goal. He had a very big chance, and on the line they saved it. But he is a very important player. But and Bokazi became also a very important player, but he will not be there tomorrow. So we have to be confident and believe in the players who are there, and give them, from my side, my confidence and my trust, and then see what happens tomorrow. But again, this is not a coach who are doubting now about what will happen tomorrow, of doubting about qualities of some players, or players who are not there, or whatever. We will see tomorrow.
It is what it is. I don't want to start analyzing it, so people will not misconstrue me. So that was South Africa's manager, Bafana Bafana coach, Hugo Broos, giving details as regards his team and their preparation for that crucial game against Rwanda's Amavubi. South Africans, what do you think? Will your team make it to the final? Are you disappointed that things turned around the way it did, or there are lessons in it for South Africa? I always choose the positives. I choose to keep the vital lessons. I think there are good lessons in this for South Africa to use to fix their football. What do you guys think? Who will make it to the 2026 FIFA World Cup Will it be South Africa, Benin Republic, or the one you don't want to hear, Nigeria? I'll see you guys around again. That's it.